This video is on Dream Big. Let's dive right in. Hey, what's up? Welcome. I'm Dr. TJ, a Harvard trained surgeon and a motivational speaker. In this channel, it is all about you. What if I told you that a skinny kid who grew up with no indoor plumbing, no refrigerator, no phone, a kid whose own father beat him with belts and questioned if he was even his real son, would one day become the greatest bodybuilder of all time? This isn't a superhero movie. This is a true story. And today I'm going to reveal who this person is, but not yet. First, you need to hear what he had to overcome, because when you understand the impossible odds he faced, you'll realize something powerful. If he could dream this big, so can you. Now, before we dive in, I need you to do three things. First, make sure you watch this video all the way to the end. This entire video is interconnected. Every part builds on the last. Don't skip ahead. Don't jump around, because I'm going to give you the exact method to dream big and turn those dreams into reality. Miss one section and you'll miss a critical piece of the puzzle. Second, hit that like button right now and subscribe to this channel. Why? Because we are creating life-transforming content like this every single week. And you don't want to miss a single video that could change your trajectory forever. Third, drop a comment below and tell me, where in the world are you watching this from? Your city, your country. I want to know, because it helps me see where life transformation is taking place across the globe. Are you in New York, Mumbai, Sydney, Tokyo, London, California? Let me know right now in the comments. Alright, let's dive into one of the most inspiring stories you'll ever hear. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at dreams the same way again. Our story begins on July 30, 1947 in a tiny Austrian village called Thal, near Graz. Austria was still in ruins from World War II. Food was scarce. Poverty was everywhere. And into this world, a baby boy was born to Gustav and Aurelio, a strict police chief, and his wife. This child grew up with nothing. Their home had no indoor toilet, no telephone, no refrigerator until he was a teenager. Every single day started at dawn, waking up, doing chores, then a mandatory exercise routine before breakfast. His father, a former member of the Nazi SA, was a brutal disciplinarian who believed in breaking children into submission. My hair was pulled, I was hit with belts, he would later recall. It was just the way it was. Many of the children I've seen were broken by their parents. They didn't want to create an individual. It was all about conforming. But this boy refused to be broken. At age 12, he started playing soccer. He was good, really good in soccer. But then at 14, something changed. His soccer coach took the team to a gym for training. And this skinny Austrian kid saw something that would alter his destiny forever. He saw bodybuilders, men with muscles like Greek statues. It fascinated him. As a teenager, one day after school, he was walking through the streets of Graz when he passed a store window. Something caught his eye. He went inside, and there, on a magazine stand, he saw it. A bodybuilding magazine with a man on the cover. The man looked like a Greek god. He was massive, powerful, standing as Hercules. His name was Reg Park, a three-time Mr. Universe champion from England. This skinny Austrian kid picked up that magazine with trembling hands. He started reading, and what he read changed everything. Reg Park hadn't just become a bodybuilding champion. He had moved to America. He had starred in movies, Hercules movies. He had made millions of dollars and become famous worldwide. In that moment, standing in that little store in Austria, this 15-year-old boy had his epiphany. As he later recalled, I said to myself, wow, this is the blueprint for my life. This is exactly what I want to do. I want to become a bodybuilding champion just like Reg Park. I want to get into movies just like Reg Park. And I want to make millions of dollars and be rich and famous just like Reg Park. He didn't know how he would get to America. He had no money, no connections, but now he knew the way. Bodybuilding was his ticket. Reg Park had shown him the path. He bought that magazine. He went home and plastered pictures of Reg Park all over his bedroom walls. Every article he could find about Reg, in German or English, he devoured. He studied Reg's training routine and copied everything. But he started training obsessively. He would break into local gym on weekends when it was closed just to work out. It would make me sick to miss a workout, he said. I knew I couldn't look at myself in the mirror the next morning if I didn't do it. He trained like a man possessed because he had a clear vision. He knew exactly where he was going. While most teenagers wandered through life confused about their future, he had a blueprint, Reg Park's life. By age 18, he was already making waves in local bodybuilding competitions. Everything seems to be building towards something. But that's not how life works. Here's what they don't tell you about pursuing impossible dreams. At 18, he was forced into mandatory military service in the Austrian army. Most people would have put their dreams on hold. Not him. Just 1 month of service, he went AWOL, absent without leave, to compete in the Junior Mr. Europe contest in Stuttgart, Germany. He won. But when he returned to the base, he was thrown into military prison for a week. His superior officers mocked him. Other soldiers thought he was insane. But he didn't care. He had won. And now he was hungry for more. The real challenge, though, wasn't prison. It was his father, Gustav, favored his older brother Meinhard over him. The favoritism was strong and blatant, stemming from his father's unfounded suspicion that this boy wasn't even his biological child. His father had no patience for listening or understanding your problems. Every time he talked about his dreams of bodybuilding and America, his father dismissed him. You want to be a bodybuilder? That's not a career. You should be a police officer like me, his father would say. But something his father once told him stuck. Be useful. Therefore, he decided he would be useful in a way the world had never seen before. By 19, he attended the Mr. Universe competition in London. He didn't win, but something incredible happened. A judge named Charles Wag Bennett was so impressed that he offered to train him and even let him stay with his family above a gym in London. This broke kid from Austria was now sleeping on a couch in London, training with some of the best bodybuilders in Europe. And then came the moment that would validate everything. In 1966, Wag Bennett arranged for him to meet his idol, the man from the magazine. Can you believe that? The blueprint. Reg Park himself. It was a cold winter day, he later recalled. Reg had just arrived from South Africa and he looked so classy in neatly pressed slacks, a dress shirt, and a thin sweater. I had a million questions to ask him. They worked out together, they posed together, and Reg Park, his childhood hero, took him under his wing. Reg became more than a mentor. He became a father figure. He invited this young Austrian to come stay with him and his family in South Africa. Can you imagine meeting your idol and then being invited to live with him? In 1967, at age 20, he became the youngest Mr. Universe champion in history. His ticket to America was punched, just like Reg Park before him. But when he arrived in the United States in October 1968, at age 21, speaking barely any English, reality hit hard. Every casting director told him the same thing. Your accent is too thick, your name is too long, your body is too weird. You'll never make it in Hollywood. His name was too difficult to pronounce. His physique was too extreme. People literally called it weird and grotesque. He was rejected over and over and over. Most people would have quit, gone home, settled for something realistic. But dreamers don't think like most people. As Theodore Roosevelt once said, keep your eyes on the stars, but remember to keep your feet on the ground, end quote. He kept his eyes on his impossible dreams, and he kept grinding. While training and competing, he didn't just wait for Hollywood to accept him. He and his bodybuilding friend Franco Colombo started a brick building business, then a mail order business. Then he invested every dollar he made into Los Angeles real estate. By age 23, he won Mr. Olympia, the most prestigious bodybuilding title in the world. He would win it 7 times total between 1970 and 1980, possibly cementing his legacy as the greatest bodybuilder of all time. But here's a genius move. While making money from bodybuilding, he was making more money from real estate. By age 25, he was a millionaire before his acting career even took off. Not from movies, from smart investing. In 1970, he got his first movie role in Hercules Goes to New York. It was terrible. His accent was so thick they had to dub over his voice. But he kept pushing. In 1982, Conan the Barbarian, his breakthrough. 1984, The Terminator, the role that changed everything. A cold robotic assassin with an unforgettable line, "I'll be back." That 3-word phrase, originally written as "I'll come back," was changed because of his accent. This became one of the most iconic lines in cinema history. 1988, Twins with Danny DeVito. He took no salary, just a percentage of profits. The movie was a massive hit. His take? Over $40 million from that one film alone, his biggest payday ever. By the 1990s, he was earning 20 to 30 million per movie. He became the highest paid action actor in the world. His name? Arnold Schwarzenegger. But he still wasn't done dreaming. 2003, he ran for governor of California during a recall election. People laughed. An actor? A bodybuilder? With that accent? But he won the election, becoming California's 38th governor. He served until 2011, declining his $175,000 annual salary and donating it to charity. And as of 2025, Forbes confirms his net worth at $1.1 billion. He owns close to 5% of Dimensional Fund Advisors, which manages $700 billion in assets. He has a massive real estate empire. He still earns millions from film profit sharing deals decades later. From a boy who couldn't afford a refrigerator to a self-made billionaire who conquered 4 different careers. How did he do it? He dreamed impossible big. And more importantly, he became obsessed with being useful. As Norman Wohan powerfully said, dream big and dare to fail. End quote. Arnold's story proves one fundamental truth. Your starting point doesn't determine your ending. Your dreams do. Now let me give you the exact framework Arnold used to transform his impossible dreams into reality. These aren't just theories. These are proven methods to make the invisible visible. Method 1. Create your blueprint. Visualize in obsessive detail. Arnold didn't just hope to become successful. At 15, he found his blueprint in Ridge Park. He plastered pictures everywhere. He visualized every detail, the muscles, the movie roles, the mansion in America, the wealth. He made the invisible visible in his mind first. As Walt Disney said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. End quote. Here's what you must do. Take your biggest dream and create your blueprint. Write it down in excruciating detail. What does success look like? What does it smell like? What will you be wearing? Who will be there? How will you feel? Create a vision board. Look at it every single morning before you do anything else. Make your invisible dream so vivid in your mind that your brain can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. Now your assignment. Within 24 hours, create a one-page detailed description of your dream life. Include specific numbers, dates, places, people. Make the invisible visible on paper. Method number 2. Reverse engineering your impossible. Build the bridge backward. Arnold knew he wanted to be in Hollywood, but he was in Austria with no money. He worked backward. To be in Hollywood, he needed to get to America. To get to America, he needed a ticket, namely bodybuilding. To win at bodybuilding, he needed to become Mr. Universe. To become Mr. Universe, he needed to train 5 hours a day. And training 5 hours a day, he could start that today. As Ellen Johnson Sirleaf powerfully declared, if your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. End quote. Here's your strategy. Take your impossible dream and ask, what has to happen right before I achieve this? Then ask again for that step. And again, keep going backward until you reach something you can do this week. Then do it. Your assignment, map out your bridge. Write down 10 steps backward from your dream to where you are now. Then take action on step number 10 this week. Now moving on to method number 3. Become obsessed and surround yourself with believers. Arnold was obsessed. He trained when the gym was closed. He broke in on weekends. He thought about bodybuilding constantly. And he surrounded himself with people who believed in him. Wag Bennett, Reg Park, Franco Colombo, Joe Weider. He removed everyone who said impossible and built an army of believers. As Henry David Thoreau wisely said, if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. End quote. Here's what separates dreamers from achievers. Achievers become obsessed, not interested, not motivated, obsessed. They think about their dream morning, noon, and night, and they ruthlessly audit their circle. Your assignment: write down the 5 people you spend the most time with. Next to each name, write expands my dreams or limits my dreams. If someone limits you, start spending less time with them. Find one person this month who's already living a version of your dream and ask them for 15 minutes of their time. Now let's move on to the derailers. There are 3 silent assassins that will destroy more dreams than failure ever will. Arnold faced all 3. Here's how to defeat them. Derailer number 1, the comfort trap. This is the most dangerous because it feels so good. You'll get a decent job, a nice paycheck, a comfortable routine. Your friends will say, why risk it? Your family will say, be realistic. And slowly, imperceptibly, your big dreams will shrink into someday fantasies. Arnold could have stayed comfortable as the greatest bodybuilder alive, 7 Mr. Olympia titles. He was already rich from real estate, but he walked into Hollywood auditions knowing he'd be rejected. He kept pushing into politics when everyone laughed. Comfort kills more dreams than failure ever will. The antidote? Set a date. Write it in your calendar right now. The day you will make your first uncomfortable move toward your dream. Not someday, a real date. Then when that date comes, move. Derailer number 2, the comparison trap. You will see people succeeding faster, younger, with more advantage, with family money, with connections you don't have. You'll think, they have advantages I will never have. And you'll use their chapter 20 to judge your chapter 1. Arnold came from poverty, no connections in Hollywood, an impossible accent, an unmarketable body, an unpronounceable name. Others had every advantage he didn't. He stopped comparing and started competing with himself. Every day he just tried to be better than yesterday's version of himself. That is important, my friends. The antidote? Go on a comparison detox. For the next 7 days, every time you catch yourself comparing, redirect that energy. Ask instead, am I better today than I was yesterday? That's the only comparison that matters. Now moving on to derailer number 3, the fear of judgment. This is the big one. People will laugh. They will call you crazy. They will say you're wasting your time. Every casting director told Arnold he'd never make it. Every political analyst said he couldn't win. The fear of judgment has killed more dreams than any other force on earth. Here's the truth Arnold discovered. Your critics are spectators, not players. They are sitting in the stands while you are on the field. Their opinions cost them nothing. Your dream costs you everything. So, who should you listen to? The antidote. Every time someone doubts you, use it as fuel. Arnold kept a mental list of every rejection, every laugh, every no, and when he succeeded, those became his greatest motivators. Write down the doubts, then prove them wrong. Now here's my challenge to you, and I want you to really commit to this. Within the next 24 hours, write down one dream that scares you. Not a small goal, not a realistic plan. a dream that makes your heart race. Then take one action towards it, just one. And remember, comment below where you're watching from and type, I accept the 7-day dream big challenge. Listen to me carefully. Your life isn't a dress rehearsal. You don't get a second chance at today. Dreams inside you are not accidents. They are assignments. They are your life mission. Arnold didn't wait for permission. He didn't wait to feel ready. He didn't wait for perfect conditions. He just decided. And so can you. Right now, right here, this very moment. Stop dreaming small dreams that serve no one, least of all yourself, and start living the giant you were always meant to be. Because the moment you decide that your dreams are non-negotiable, the entire universe will conspire to make them inevitable. Now go, make the invisible visible. The world is waiting for you. Now click the video you see on your screen.